While exploring the nearby woods with friends, you find an old camera and decide to watch its contents. While you did have better things to do, you and your friends went out to explore the neighboring woods. You expected to find nothing but a grand time with friends as you wandered around. One of your friends called out from a small bush, "Hey guys, I found this busted up camera. It looks really old, but I think it still might work. Hey, doesn't your dad have a bunch of old stuff?" As your friend redirected the question towards you, they picked up the camera and brought it over. "You think your dad might have something that we could use to get this working again? It's really only the video part that's busted up. We might find some really cool old video." You took the camera from your friend's hand and looked it over. There was a chance it could still work. You decided to take it with you back home. As you and your friend reached your house, you went into your garage and pulled out a box labeled "Dad's Old Junk" in green Sharpie. You looked through all the things in the box to see if there was anything that fit the camera's slot. After some searching, you found a perfect fit. You walked over to your friends, who were all circled around the TV, and plugged the cord into the back of the TV. You changed the channel to aux, and nothing happened. One of your friends got a little sad and looked over the camera, noticing the missing battery slot. They said, "Hey, the battery is missing. Do you have anything similar to it?" As they mentioned the camera model, you remembered that deep in his box of old junk was the exact same camera. You pulled out the camera from the box and took its battery out, then plugged it into the other camera. It worked. The TV lit up with the camera's menu screen, listing only 3 videos. You and your friends decided to watch all the videos in chronological order and used the remote to play the first video. As the video started up, you saw a small 9-year-old brown-haired boy looking directly at the camera. "Hello, this is the presentation over bears. Wait, where are the cards we made?" You see as the camera shakes as the kid who was holding the camera sets it down and walks over to the brown-haired boy. "I thought you brought them? That's why I have the camera." "Oh, I'll go get the cards, then stop the camera. Mom will get mad at me if we run the battery." As the brown-haired boy can be heard running off, the camera shakes again as the other kid picks the camera back up and the video ends. You pick the remote back up and switch to the next video. It starts to play. It picks back up where they left off. "Okay, so this is take 2. Hello, this is the project over the awesomeness of bears." You watch as the brown-haired boy runs off screen for a short time and picks up a stack of cards and runs back on screen. "Okay, turn the camera this way." The brown-haired boy motions to the other kid where to turn the camera, and we will show you some fun facts about bears. The brown-haired boy reads the back of the cards as she shows the front to the camera. The card on top has a drawing of a brown bear with the word "bears" drawn out in crayon. You watch as the boy does different activities while flashing the different cards. Eventually, the other kid sets the camera down so that you can still see the brown-haired boy and joins him in the video. The other kid looks the exact same age. However, he has strawberry blonde hair. You see, as they play fight, pretend to hunt, and flip cards all over the topic of bears. However, as you watch the video, you and your friends notice something off with the video. Little white eyes watching the camera, almost as if they were watching you. The boys don't seem to notice as the video plays on, the eyes seeming to grow brighter. Eventually, the boys end their presentation and close out. "This was our project over the amazingness of bears." The video ends. You and your friends all look at each other before starting the final video. The blonde-haired boy's hand was covering most of the camera, only allowing the corner of the brown-haired boy's face to be seen along with the eyes. At first, they both seem to be having a conversation before the blonde-haired boy points out the eyes. "Hey Tyler, there's something behind you." The brown-haired boy, now known as Tyler, turns around. "I don't see anything, Zane. What is it?" "Over there. There's eyes or something." As time goes on, the audio and video quality slowly degrade, almost as if viewing the eyes directly corroded the camera from the inside out. Eventually, the boys seem to start backing away from something. As the audio cuts out, you can still make out some of what was on the video. The camera falls to the floor, laying on its side. You can hear the pixelated screams of the two boys as the audio cuts in and out, and then the video ends. You feel creeped out as you turn to your friends. By their expression, they all feel the same way. One of your friends seems to joke it off a bit, saying, "Oh, come on now, it's probably just fake," they say, providing a weak, frightened smile. "Yeah, it's probably just a hoax," probably, one says in return. After a while, your friends return home, and you decide to clean up. You unplug the camera from the back of the TV and put the cords back in the box, along with the battery. You close the box back up and place the camera on top, then head back out to the garage to put it back. While walking there, you start to wonder what happened to those two little boys. After you put the box back in its spot with the camera on top, you go out of the garage and start closing the automatic door. It suddenly stops and goes back up. You look around for what might have tripped the sensor, but you don't see anything. You go to close the garage door again, and as you turn to leave, you now know what happened to those two little boys.